right? So the hood motivator, I come from Long Beach, California, born and raised, mother Jamaican descent, my dad from Mississippi, born in Long Beach, St. Mary's Hospital, North Long Beach, all my family from the east side of Long Beach, so we represent Long Beach really well. But I saw a lot of drugs and violence and gangs growing up. You know, I joined my hood when I was in the third grade, and I thought that was the be all do all, right? I come through the era of NWA. That's telling my age. I'll be 44 in July. So I saw a lot, and I done a lot, and I was like, is this what it is, right? So my mother, she died when I was like 9 years old of AIDS, and my dad, you know, became a preacher, and my dad was changing his life, you know what I'm saying? They called it back then, he got saved. So my dad got saved out of the streets, and he started to become a preacher. And my grandfather was a minister, and my dad's dad was a minister. So I started to quickly see the message, and I was really intrigued with Malcolm X and Martin Luther King, and all these speakers that I saw growing up, you know. And my dad, you know, subconsciously, we used to drive from North Long Beach to Los Angeles, and that was like 45 minutes. And I used to listen to Zig Ziglar on a cassette tape, not knowing that was Zig Ziglar, but my dad had a cassette tape of motivational tapes that he bought from Zig Ziglar for, I think it was like $100 some, and he would put it in side A, side B, and we would just listen to it. And I would just listen to all that currency, positive affirmation going through my head while driving into these horrible neighborhoods. We lived in 101st and Avalon. I'm talking about crack addicts in the alleyway, gangbangers, graffiti on the wall, people stealing out of our house. Like every other month, our TVs would be gone, stuff like that. Growing up in the hood in Los Angeles until my dad moved us from Los Angeles after my his uncle had passed and my mother had passed, moved us to Long Beach, California, to go to the Long Beach Unified School District, because they thought that would be different, because gangbanging was different in Los Angeles, but it was crazier in Long Beach too. So Compton has its sets, Long Beach has its sets, Los Angeles, all these hoods have their sets. So I was born and raised in Long Beach, seeing all that. So that's where the hood motivator name came from. When I went through all my failures in life, that's why I went back and grasped where I was the strongest at. So you have to understand, JR, how did you feel so strong in these crazy areas? Because I believe I didn't have no responsibility. You know what I'm saying? As a child, all I had to do was just wake up and breathe, right? My parents would provide, but no, man, we was hiding in the tub when they was doing gang shootouts. We was going to church 7 days a week. It was crazy how we grew up, but it made me to who I am today.
Wow.